A lot of people are wondering how the new FedRAMP 20x key security indicators relate to the NIST 800 control families that we know and love. The goal of FedRAMP 20x is to streamline and simplify the federal cybersecurity compliance process. But because the KSIs aren't directly mapped one-to-one to the NIST 800 controls, a lot of people are worried that it's just going to be another set of acronyms and more control management work. We already have SOC 2, PCI, ISO, CMMC, and now we have two FedRAMPs, FedRAMP 20x and FedRAMP. It's just a lot. But let's break it down and do an analysis of how the 20x KSIs really relate to the NIST controls, and I think you'll see that it's well designed. First, the FedRAMP PMOs made it clear that the 20x KSIs are not just an abstraction layer on top of the NIST 800 control family. This is because the KSIs are meant to provide flexibility for CSPs as opposed to the rigidness of NIST controls. However, the FedRAMP PMO does provide related controls for each key security indicator to show their connection, because ultimately the KSIs are based on the NIST control families. So let's take, for example, the key security indicator of identity and access management. What we see here is that there's several validations related to identity and access management. And at the bottom is a list of related controls from the NIST 853 catalog. Unsurprisingly, a lot of the IA family is found there, but we also see controls from AU, AC, and PS control families listed. This is because the KSI is meant to show the whole security capability surrounding identity and access management, as opposed to just the IA control family. This is good news for cloud security professionals because when we approach risk management and cybersecurity, we're already thinking about it from this perspective of what are my security capabilities instead of what are the compliance checkboxes I need to meet. The KSIs are meant to promote thinking about security capabilities at the beginning and worrying about the compliance controls later. The goal of 20x is to empower CSPs to focus on their capabilities and then have an automated way to demonstrate that effectiveness. As such, the 20x KSIs don't tie directly to the NIST 800 controls, but if you're focused on risk management and using best practices, you won't find that you have a lot of extra work to demonstrate the KSIs as opposed to demonstrating the NIST 800 controls. From the beginning, Paramify has used risk solutions, which is a way to focus on security capabilities. As such, we were excited to see the FedRAMP 20x KSIs keep the same idea of focusing on capabilities as opposed to compliance checkboxes. We believe this empowers cybersecurity professionals to focus on their security posture instead of worrying about all the control checkboxes they need to meet. If you're using a tool like Paramify to manage your cyber risk, you'll find that it's really easy to do FedRAMP 20x KSIs because it's all describing the same security capabilities, and your risk solutions will already map to the 20x KSIs.